Welcome to Tabletop Cinema, where we bring together the worlds of filmmaking, tabletop role-playing, and video games. I'm your host Mikey, a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. And today, we return to our first playthrough of Black Book. And I believe today may be the last session for our journey as a sorceress. We've broken all the 7 seals of Black Book, and now we are owed a wish. Supposedly, we don't know what awaits us. We are now in hell. I did not expect that to actually happen, but we've gone through some toll gates, and we are now at the throne of hell itself. And let's see how that goes. Very picturesque. And also a bit overwhelming.
So, here we are, our final resting station, my lady.
Final resting station.
But I don't see the throne.
There is not much of a path left. After the Sinner's Forest, you will see the heart of the abyss.
Lovely.
I hope that you've seen with your own eyes. Known as the home of fallen souls and wretched ghosts, is really...
Much worse. I'm seeing such horrors for the first time.
But wait, my lady. As you might have guessed, we're not idling. We shall regain our former power yet. You'll see. Unfortunately, it is time for a farewell. Follow the trail. It was a great honor and even a bigger joy to guide you down these hellish roads.
Thank you. I guess I've seen terrible things. This is my mood right now, Vasilisa.
So, here we are.
But I don't see the throne.
There is not much of a path. I hope that you've seen with your own...
Much worse. I'm seeing...
But wait, my lady. We shall regain. Unfortunately, it was a great honor and even a bigger joy.
Okay, that's all he has to say. What remains then? This. I do keep saying that, but then the game finds a way to throw you into another portion of the land. I don't know if this is the end, but maybe this is the day we actually have our wish come true. But I already said that I didn't want the wish to come true anymore. We tried to destroy the Black Book. We actually tossed it into the chasm of fire. But the ground crumbled underneath us. We fell and ended up in hell. I don't think we're not dead. They've been treating us as if we were alive and in hell. But the book is with us and it wasn't destroyed. I don't think it's, an artifact of such power. I doubt that it would simply be destroyed, being chucked into the flames. So, we're going up to the throne of hell itself to figure out what comes next. First stop is the Sinner's Forest. This forest looks nothing like the ones I've seen. So we were betrayed by our own grandfather. So a lot of people, so much death, so much pain, all because of this Black Book. Like if the legend says, if you break all 7 seals, you can wish for anything you wish. Anything you wish. You can wish for anything you want. Yeah. So of course, a lot of different parties wanted to get the Black Book for their own ends. Our own grandfather wanted to turn back time to when the book didn't exist, prevent all of this in the first place, but that didn't really make sense to me. Point is, he betrayed us. It was painful. The Black Book did corrupt him over time, and we were kind of just his vessel to continue his work. to break the seals for him, and he would get it back. The spinner also wanted to get the book for herself. A rival sorceress, she wanted to get rid of all the chorts, get rid of all the demons. And Alexander, a sorcerer and our peer, wanted the Black Book to establish a what he called a chortocracy, so that the chorts would end up becoming the working class and essentially work for humanity. And Vasilisa actually just wanted the wish to bring back her fiance, which was, and it is implied that our grandfather actually killed our fiance to put us on this path, because otherwise Vasilisa would not have become a sorceress. She became a sorceress because of her fiance's death, which was caused at the hands of her grandfather, so that's a bit twisted. Her grandfather believed that it would be a waste to just get married away and live as a peasant somewhere in the fields, blah blah blah. He believed that Vasilisa's talents would be wasted, and so forced her on this path. So Vasilisa's been through a lot, and I don't want this wish anymore. I don't think Vasilisa is keen on this wish. I mean, we've been through so much, but something really wants us to make that wish, and I don't know. I don't think this artifact should exist anymore. We'll see. Perhaps we'll have a chat with Satan himself. I don't know. So, our first stop is the Sinner's Forest.
An old, beaten road is winding among the swaying trees. You hear whispers amidst the branches, and with a start, you realize that hell has grown a grove of sinful souls. You quicken your pace, unable to withstand the mutterings filled with pain. The voices beg and demand, but their words are alien and incomprehensible.
And the devils have been adapting. They think humanity has grown a bit too, I don't know, comfortable, complacent, and so they're finding ways to enact new ways of violence. And we've seen hints of labor camps. Supposedly, great evil will be born from here, according to one of the demons here, the devils there. And well, the world wars are gonna happen. Well, this is great. Oh man. And no matter who we help, they'll just end up suffering even more. But we can't let this happen. What is that? Okay, this is cool, but also quite terrifying. What's going on? I can't inspect or talk to anyone. That's me. But I'm supposed to be alive, right? Ah. I'm supposed to step in that, right? To complete my baptism in fire. Okay. Wait, this is already the throne of hell? Um... Hello? Oh, hell also wants the black book.
You!
Right.
It was Satan who was talking to us through the book.
What about the wish, Satan? I've broken all of the seals.
Of course, the legend tells of a wish, does it not? I presume you suspect some kind of a trick.
Yeah?
But don't worry, my sorceress. Simply say your wish to make it come true.
Did we like release Satan into the world again?
Go on, do it.
I already know my beloved isn't here. You made old Igor do all these evil things. It's all your fault.
Alright, that implies that he was never here to begin with. Because he didn't kill himself. Oh, right. Ah, that is a big thing. He was murdered by old Igor, so he's fine. Well, I mean, he's dead, but he's not here anymore. So now what?
But I won't back down. Even before you. I want my betrothed to be with me. I want him to be alive. Alive with me beside him.
Oh, okay, wait, we're making the wish.
Free from both the torment of hell and bliss of heaven.
I guess we had no choice in the matter.
I like your style, Vasilisa. Let me fulfill your wish.
The wish was a bit much, though. It can be twisted in so many ways. So, like, now he'll never be in heaven or hell.
Your betrothed is beside you already.
Huh?
Your betrothed is the Tsar of Hell and ruler of the Abyss. I am your betrothed.
What? I didn't wish for that.
Ah, those myths, legends, as fickle as sand on the shore of an endless ocean. I created the Black Book, Vasilisa. Right here in the halls of the underworld.
I mean, what did we expect? Where the Black Book comes from. It is said the Black Book was written by the serpent. The serpent passed it along to Cain, and Cain to Ham. When the flood began, he hid the book under a stone, and after the flood, he took the book and passed it down to his son, Canaan. Canaan? And so the book was passed from father to son among the descendants of Ham. Neither would the waters of the cursed lake swallow it, nor could fire burn it. Then it came to Nebuchadnezzar, And for 42 centuries, injustice plagued the land. Kingdoms rose and fell, and the book sank to the bottom of the sea. There it lay under the Alatir stone for who knows how long, until one day, an Arab was taken prisoner for his great sins and confined to a tower of copper. The devil took a liking to the Arab and told him how to obtain the book. The city was burned, and its righteous king, along with his God-fearing army, succumbed to sorcery. The Arab walked out of the tower and to the bottom of the sea, later emerging with the Black Book. The book continued to wander the world until it was encased in the walls of Sukarev Tower. There it rests to this day, and no man has been able to get his hands on it, for it has been bound with a fearsome curse for 10,000 years. Now, I'm actually quite curious. Now, is the Black Book real? Oh, the Black Book film. I wonder if it actually is a thing. I wonder if there's like a Black Book mentioned in the Bible. Curious. Well, there you have it. So it really was sealing an entity. And what have we done? I played Vasilisa, and it seemed like her character development was heading into the path of simply... Yeah, I googled, hey, how's it going, Bill? I googled Black Book, that's what is coming up. And I don't know, but this is so curious. I'm wondering if the Black Book here was actually if it's like a very obscure reference in the Bible somewhere. But here we are. I was playing Vasilisa, and it seemed like her character development was trending towards not fulfilling the wish anymore. Because you could play her as full of sin, doing whatever needs to be done. And then we find out that her beloved was actually murdered by her grandfather, so he isn't even here in hell in the first place. I don't know. How am I? How are you, Bill? Well, this is how we're doing. Okay, this may be the end of Black Book. I've enjoyed the journey so far, but the hellish landscapes have been pretty good. It's been pretty good. And outside of these games, it's been fine. Thankfully, I've still been playing some tabletop RPGs. Some are on hiatus right now. But I still have the pressure of the thing I have to get. I'm writing something right now, and that's a lot of pressure. Man. That's other than the stress of that thing I have to get done in terms of writing, it's been fine. And well, here we are in Black Book, talking to Satan. And he says I am his betrothed? Of course he twisted the wish somehow. Let's let him keep talking, yeah? Let's figure this out. So, yeah, I'm not surprised he created this Black Book, tempting mortals to break the 7 seals and whatnot.
When the rustle of pages fell silent, and my hand fell exhausted on this very analogion, a prophecy resounded.
What is an analogion? A lectern or slanted stand on which icons or the gospel book are placed.
Whoever looks at this book in heaven, or on earth, or under the earth, and will break its seals, they then will among the flames will receive a worthy reward.
No! No, no! That is not the legend!
Legends. Twisted.
Who are you to doubt my words? Shorts heard prophecy and told Khaldun's about it.
Yeah, it's a game of telephone.
Thousands of years have passed. Do you think they remembered the prophecy accurately? But I am bewildered as well.
Why are you bewildered?
I've been waiting for a friend and a comrade.
Old Igor?
Another prince in my kingdom of darkness. But now I've found a companion. A witch, with power yet unseen in both hell and the mortal world.
No, I'm not having your babies.
Remember calling the merchants at Mihail's crossroads. The merchant is here to collect his goods.
The merchant? The merchant?
Never. All your tricks, omissions, and deceit. What else to expect from the Prince of Lies? I walk this road for a reason. You're just another chort in my way.
Jeez.
Isn't it too presumptuous, Miss Elisa? Trying to oppose the very progenitor of evil.
I won't leave hell empty-handed.
Yep, this is the serpent himself.
Let's see if there's a wish hiding under that serpent skin.
I guess Vasilis is nothing to lose anymore. What? Okay, wait. How the hell? Oh wait, we can't even beat him. He has this damn status effect. Damage not receive. It does not receive damage if all enemies of everything in the Zagavar are black. This is an entire black deck. Just like old Igor, I can't kill him. So I just need to rebuild the book. I need to die, rebuild my book. What we can see is some of his mechanics. And of course he has 666 health. "28 destroys all firm words left in the spell. 10 defense. And he does everything. Poison, waste, decomposure, curse, rot, weakness. Are we even able to restart this battle? You gotta kill me already. Because I can't even hurt you, Satan. Can he just do it already? What else is he immune to? So he has spikes. You need to use white spells against him. Oh yes, this is actually a deck building game, Vil. Your deck here being the spell book. So if you see, like, I'm chaining together spells, each page is a spell. So you put together a Zagavor. So yeah, it's a card-based game. It's basically a deck building game. Plus choose your own adventure. And we're nearing the end of our journey. But I can't hurt him, which is why I'm just like choosing random cards, because he has this thing called Warlock. And he does not receive damage if all pages in the enemy Zagavor are black. And you can see they're all black. So I can literally not hurt him. Because there are white spells. I need to put that in my deck. Maybe I should just load the autosave. But I'm trying to see what other spells he does. So the whole game was about breaking these 7 seals to bring back our fiancé from the dead. Of course, that didn't exactly work out. We've been tricked. He's taking a while, huh? Okay, so he has that ward up. He's not immune to waste, so I could use my waste deck against him. I also need to be immune to curse and the like. I could try my waste deck. He's not immune to waste, so I think we're fine. So in this part, now, actually card games aren't exactly my strength. So I've been struggling a lot throughout this game. But it's been fun, mostly because of the narrative. It's been pretty long. We're like at 50 plus hours of gameplay. And we just broke all the seals and ended up in hell. But since we are such good people in the living world, we were able to pass through the toll gates of hell without any problems. We entered hell without sin. And of course, we saw the stirrings of World War II here. How great. Satan, just kill me already. I need to restart the game. So this is all he does. Oh right, I'm not gonna die anymore because I cursed them all to hell. Alright, so he's not immune to curse. So I can curse him and waste them. Noted. Ah, crap. Load, load, load. Okay, this is it. You gotta build a deck just for this.
So,
But I don't see the
there is not much of a path left. I hope that you've seen with your own...
much worse.
But wait, my lady. We shall regain our former power yet. Unfortunately, it was a great honor.
So these devils have been, you know, doing their thing. Oh, I forgot to even click visitors.
I am glad to be back in the abyss.
I remember this guy.
I love punishing sinners. The best reward, if you ask me. I will repay you tenfold someday, Vasilisa, if we ever meet again in hell.
Oh, huh.
So, here we are.
But
There is
much.
but we shall... Unfortunately, it was a...
Interesting. So we brought Mikolka back into hell. Mikolka was one of our chorts. Alright, deck building time. Is this my... No. He has spikes. So that's not gonna really help us out. What about my waste deck? Is this my waste deck? Okay, there's some defense here. Waste 7. White cards. Death to demons. Amen. I could get rid of this Eretnik squad. Put in more white cards. Or what's my third deck? What is this? This is white card. More white cards. Swipe Ethereal, Heretic Squad to get rid of that. Alright. So we want to go waste. And maybe add some curses along the way. Get rid of Heretic Squad because we don't have our chorts anymore. We need more white cards. That's what we need. Okay, cursing is still a thing we want to keep doing. We're fine. Okay. I think we'll need some defense cards at least. Or gesture, well-versed bless. Why not? Well-versed piety, well-versed ward. Ward of the Faithful. This is gesture, well-versed defense firm 2. Okay, adds effects to all pages in Zagavor. This is 5 for defense. What else can we get rid of here? George the Pie is well-versed plus 4. But he does have spikes. What else can we get rid of? Keela, well-versed that. Scorchin, Ward of the Faithful. Double the waste. Amen, forever and ever, Kitang. We don't need this because we don't have a companion. Let's add another card. What's from this? Gesture immediate, take current maximum. Why not? Gives us options, right? But we need defense cards, maybe. A Voil. Oh, we already have a Voil. We're fine. Glory to Angels. This is a well-versed 8. We can add a well-versed 9 instead. Recitation time 2. Not really liking where this deck is going right now. I mean, let's try it out.
An old, beaten road is winding among the swaying trees. You hear whispers.
some pretty cool landscapes here as well. Right. I'm back with a mix of white and black spells, Satan. Through this again. Right, round 2. Into the Serpent's Maw. It is. It's very eerie. I love it. These swords here kind of imply that I guess some warriors came here trying to slay Satan or something. Very Dark Souls. I'm still not sure how... Wait. So we made the wish, and he said that I am your betrothed. That's... I don't get it.
It's you!
Right, Vasilis.
What about the wish, Satan? I've broken all of the seals.
Of course, the legend tells of a wish, does it not? I presume you suspect some kind of a trick. But don't worry, my sorceress. Simply say your wish to make it come true.
The last wish.
Go on, do it.
I already know my beloved isn't here. You made old Igor do all these evil things. It's all your fault. But I won't back down. Even before you. I want my betrothed to be with me. I want him to be alive. Alive with me beside him. Free from both the torment of hell and bliss of heaven.
And then Satan says...
I like your style, Vasilisa. Let me fulfill your wish. Your betrothed is beside you already.
And apparently I was betrothed to Satan.
Your betrothed is the Tsar of Hell and ruler of the Abyss. I am your betrothed.
What? I didn't wish for that.
Those myths, legends.
I guess it
fickle as
kind of makes
sand
sense.
on the shore of an endless ocean. I created the Black Book, Vasilisa. Right here in the halls of the underworld. When the rustle of pages fell silent, and my hand fell exhausted on this very analogion, a prophecy resounded. Whoever looks at this book in heaven, or on earth, or under the earth, and will break its seals, they then will among the flames will receive a worthy reward.
No, no, no!
Is this the reward?
This is not the legend!
Who are you to doubt my words? Shorts heard prophecy and told Khaldun's about it. Thousands of years have passed. Do you think they remembered the prophecy accurately? But I am bewildered as well. I've been waiting for a friend and a comrade, another prince in my kingdom of darkness. But now I've found a companion, a witch, with power yet unseen in both hell and the mortal world. Remember calling the merchants at Mikhail's crossroads. The merchant is here to collect his goods.
That is when I became a Khaldun, right?
Never. All your tricks,
sorceress.
omissions, and deceit. What else to expect from the Prince of Lies? I walk this road for a reason. You're just another chort in my way.
That sounded more like Dark Side Vasilisa playthrough.
Isn't it too presumptuous, Vasilisa? Trying to oppose the very progenitor of evil.
I won't leave hell empty-handed. Let's see if there's a wish hiding under that serpent skin.
Right, now we have a mixed deck. Let's see how far we go. Curse. Nava. Fierce Wind. Damage when health is lost. Let's begin that. $20, so I just have to keep cursing him and I should be fine, right? Defense. Waste him some more. Immediate waste. Miss. Yes, I am ethereal. I'm pretty sure he has like another face, which will probably make him immune to whatever. Let's get my vampirism up. Wasted that card actually. Khaldun, untouchable. Spikes. Okay. Fire chains increases 8 defense to all enemies. Why? Why am I providing defense to him? What effect does that? Oh well. Your defenses won't work against my waste. Wait, did he cleanse himself of the waste? Nice. What is that? Why is the camera changing? Increases poison. Okay. Excuse me. This is gonna take forever unless I do some more damage. I don't know why this is giving you more defense though. Don't I already have Eternal? Damage when health is lost? Yep, I do. I should just stop dealing damage to him. Didn't I curse you all to hell already? I think he removes the negative statuses. That's gonna hurt. Oh, it's extra damage. Oh, so much. Just gotta clean the mouse for a bit really quickly. Yeah, over time the cat hair like gets into the mouse. That's why it's like going all over the place. We're fine now. Yep, that tends to happen. Like my keyboard also full of cat hair. Nothing a can of compressed air can't fix and a good brush. I really can't harm him now. I have to just waste him to death. This is gonna take a while. I could use a break herb against him. There we go. Damn it. It gives him defense.
Not bad. Your lessons in black magic grown futile after all.
It's not good. Okay, curse him. Waste immediate. Water the Faithful should be fine. Can I keep this up? Oh right, the defense is useless if he acts first. What am I talking about? He's going full defense then. I need to keep my ward up. Here we go again. Let me make sure I get the fenced up first. Does the lock count in my number of spells? That's my question. Alright, it doesn't count. Should have gone pure waste deck. 23 times 3. Crap. Maybe I can put up some defenses? Oh my god. Ouch. Again, 31, then taste of pain and everything. Waste. Where are defense cards when you need it? It is gonna be the just try to beat him. If this is the final boss, I don't know if this is the final boss. Not exactly the best deck builder. But now I can see I can just go full waste. But he keeps erasing my waste. Like he does something that... Finally, double waste. Don't they already have Burning Blood? I do have Burning Blood already. Finally, waste. It's slow, like... Like his waist should be like 50 plus by now. I don't know what's going on. They're 40 waist. Keep it up. Waste 5. 1. Oh shoot, I have no white cards. Maybe that's why. It doesn't receive damage if everything is... So he should be taking 52 each turn. Oh, it is working. Now it's working. Maybe I just wasn't getting the right cards.
Excellent, Zagala. Few Khaldun's compared to...
He's just toying with us at this point. There, he's finally cursed. He's barely dealing any damage. Now I can focus on just... Again, I don't have any white cards. I can't damage him if there are no white cards. Well, that's useless. Almost there. Why? What happened to all my white cards? I'm not drawing them. The chances of this happening. Basically, I have to pass my turn. No, I can keep Nava up at least. For next turn. 52 should... 52 ways, still going good. Maybe it's because he just had so much health. 666 health. Holy crap. Thankfully, he's cursed all to hell, so he's not dealing any damage. White card, thank you. Get some damage in. Let's go. Almost dead in 2 rounds. What's your next phase, Satan?
of search, and finally, Finally!
He's having fun. He's so happy he's found a bride. Asshole. Hey, I could be the queen of hell. You're dead next round. Show me what you got. Yeah. So that's why he does get rid of his statuses. He cleanses it. Okay. I see what you did there. Well, unfortunately for you, you're dead. With that one spell. 11. So, calculating it. God damn. I'm not the best in math. Okay. He has 19 defense. We just need to deal 11 damage total. We have 27 plus 7. 34. 34 minus 19. Or 15. He's dead. GG. What's his second phase? 'Cause he probably has one. Oh, hey, that's not fair. Phase 2. Oh, whoa. Okay, wait. It's the what do they call this? He mentioned the term. The slanted part where a holy book would be put on. I need to destroy this book. It's like the One Ring.
Now place the book onto the analogion.
There's analogion. Nope. Never asked for this marriage.
Never! Serpent. I will be doing a great service to all of Russia when I let the Black Book consume your wretched spirit.
In the world.
What? You foolish mortal. Do not try my patience.
I couldn't care less for your patience, you evil snake. Let's see if there's another seal hidden beneath your filthy hide.
Oh, phase 2. What shenanigans does he have now? Herbs don't have any effect. And he has 30 regeneration each round. So it's pure. This is a pure DPS check. Sinner's Jew. Get a status equal to the number of sins the player has. I have no sins, Satan. If you see, there's actually a sin counter. My whole playthrough, I made it a point to end with 0 sin. And it's helped me throughout hell. And get a status equal to the number of sins the player has. So I can imagine if you play this with a full Sin playthrough, because there are cards here that literally give you Sin each time you use them. How would you kill Satan with like 200 Sin? Okay, if I die here, at least for this phase, I know I can go pure DPS. But we're gonna try anyway. Let's get our eternal things going up there. Inflict equal to waste. Okay. Why am I only dealing 8 damage? Oh well. Aha! What else? What's he doing? He's just gaining statuses equal to it, so he's just strengthening himself. In the meantime, I can just focus on pouring in the damage. Sinner's Jew, that's what the name of the thing is. He's gonna keep doing that. But I am sinless. He has no power over me. Good. Give me more. He's like powering up slowly, but surely. Restores health equal to the player's sins. Wow. I really cannot imagine doing this fight with a high sin counter. This is the consequence of our actions. Let's own up to it. Not even your regeneration can keep up with my waste. You still gonna keep trying to do that? You're just recovering 1 health, Satan. Come on. More waste. More waste. I keep saying waste. Waste is like damage over time. Damage each round. Each turn.
Stupidity knows no bounds. You could have everything, got nothing.
Nobody told me this is a JRPG. In the beginning, you're helping people with their little problems. And in the end, kill a god. Gimme. Yeah, waste. Yeah, double waste. How high can I take this counter? 158 damage per round.
The things you've studied, was it not I who created them? I knew all of your tricks.
Okay, so why are you dying?
But even with this mighty artifact, you were a lousy student.
Now you're just being petty. Health damage equal to the number of sin. I'm so amazed that this whole phase is based on your sin counter. This is a reward for, you know, it is more difficult to have a no sin playthrough because you cannot earn anything from your chorts, because sending out your chorts to do stuff and earn you money gives you sin. So I didn't do any of that. I was struggling for the early game because I was being tormented by my chores because I refused to send them out. And now here we are, facing Satan himself. And he's unable to do any damage because our soul is so pure. Apparently. It's funny. Is there gonna be a third phase, Satan? Because, you know, big boss battle.
Eternal suffering awaits you if you don't bow before me. You think you can hide from me? Khaldun's are doomed to suffer for eternity in Gehenna.
Well, he's dead next turn. Oh my god, I loved MGS3. To this day, well, I haven't played MGS5 because I never got to finish. I was supposed to finish MGS4, then my PS3 started having problems and I never returned to it. One of these days, I'll return to MGS4 before going to MGS5, or maybe I'll watch a playthrough. But yes, I remember that, MGS3, and then walking down the river, or all the people you killed. MGS3 was so good. I don't know what about it. I just really loved it. Well, he's dead. What did I get him up to? I think his waist was like almost 200 damage a turn. Of course, we can't really kill Satan, right? He's probably just out of commission for a while. Here we go. 15 weeks in the stream. Do we really have the option to become the Queen of Hell?
We are not destined to be together, it seems.
Or are they gonna decide the ending for us? There we go, the sorrow. And the theme song of MGS3, the whole, the spice, the Cold War spy vibe. I love it. Okay. We have defeated Satan, the Lord of Hell.
There is no wish. In your book, you bring only misery.
Cast it into the fire!
I wish things were the way they used to be.
I think Vasilisa will destroy the book.
I guess grandfather wanted that as well. But you can't turn back time.
We also had the option to kill our grandfather, but I spared his life.
Satan said that he wrote the book in these very flames.
This is gonna be a Lord of the Rings moment.
The very flames that created all this power.
Choose your ending. Escape hell or destroy the book. No, I wanted to destroy the book since before entering hell, but I got railroaded into entering hell because it makes sense. The book wouldn't be destroyed by regular flames, but they could have explained that earlier. But here, and Lord of the Rings as well, being being heavily influenced by, having many Christian influences, it does make sense as well. Ring of Power, all of these things, the Black Book. Destroy it. There's no wish. Cannot turn back time. Many people have fought for this book and many people have died because of it. Destroy the book. After everything we've been through. Poor Vasilisa, though. She's trapped in hell. Is she? There's no way out, right? She sacrificed herself. Oh. Did I end up in heaven? The last encounter. Make a wish come true. You pass through all of the trials along the way and have finally reached the very heart of hell to make your wish come true. I destroyed the book, but I'm trapped in hell. Is this my beloved? Oh shit, Vasilisa really did die. Well, Reunited with their beloved in the afterlife. Man, we got an achievement for that. What was that? Okay, I didn't. I thought we were still gonna be able to escape hell, but no. You destroy the book, you die. Righteous is meet your beloved one. So the ending we chose was basically Vasilisa sacrificed herself to destroy the Black Book. What was the other ending, I wonder? More more closure for sure. I was looking through some threads of people reacting to the ending of Ghostwire. Very similar sentiments as us, Bill. Like, if only we got to know the NPCs a bit more, got to like if we were able to interact with them more. It felt like the outcomes were in the game, but the build-ups to them were lacking. It's like they only piece together the outcomes. It's like we were playing the final act of a lot of things. Interesting. But this game, like, I did not expect it to last like 50 plus hours. But we have finally finished Black Book. It is a great romp through Slavic mythology. I learned a lot about it. Of course, taking it with a grain of salt. This is a work of historical fantasy. But there's so much here. And I was thinking, was it a lot of padding? Could they have shortened it? It took 50 plus hours because we did all the side quests and everything. Like, we could have just went straight to the destinations for each time, but we got to know. I think we got the best outcome for everything. Yeah. We did all the side quests. As far as I can tell, there were barely any missteps. We were rewarded for suffering, for choosing the more difficult path, which is because the cards with sin and the options with sin tend to be, of course, the easier road, the more powerful cards. You could be filthy rich but full of sin. But no, we were like constantly penny pinching and like we're so poor. Each herb costs so much. But the final phase was a cakewalk because we had no sin. And it makes thematic sense in this point. Because, sinners, blah, 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 eternal torment in hell. But what if one who has no sin or is pure enough to face against Satan? Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, deck building's not really my thing, Bill. Because I have a hard time being immersed in card games. But I really enjoyed this because of the theme surrounding the card aspect. In my mind, I wasn't building a deck, I was building my spell book. And of course, the visual novel aspect kept me intrigued and interested. And over time, the characters grew on me. It's just a shame that, well, we spared our grandfather's life despite what he did. What's next for him? My companions, we're never gonna see them again. Like, and the game constantly rewarded you for helping people out. You'd see them down the line and they'd thank you for, like, they wouldn't be there in that scene if you left them to die somewhere in a ditch. But if you help them, they come back, they help you out, they express their thanks. And at the end of all things, we destroyed the book. I thought we were gonna get out, honestly. I didn't expect us to die. But even if I knew Vasilisa was gonna sacrifice herself, I think I would have destroyed the book anyway. It's like, what's our life compared to this thousands of years of people struggling, a secret struggle over this book, A legend twisted into the fact that people thought it would grant them any of their wishes. The whole world deceived for the 1,000+ years. So I would have destroyed the book anyway. But yeah, it is a very fun visual novel with light deck building aspects. Like, I didn't have to put too much thought into deck building because I was never really a fan of deck building in the first place. Which is why I enjoy the game Keyforge, the physical cardboard game Keyforge, because Keyforge, they're pre-constructed decks. You can't modify them in any way. You play with what you have. Rather than try to follow a meta or keep up with the meta, hunt down cards just to craft that deck to be competitive. Here, I just felt like it is pretty light and like, oh, I feel like putting these cards in. And we were still able to do it. And the story was enough to keep me going. But it added enough things there that, yeah, our journey's done. We left behind friends and loved ones. And all I can hope is that they carry on. But it's also quite tragic because last session, when we were going through hell, the demons were already fanning the flames for the coming world wars. In fact, some people here with a gift of foresight saw a great calamity and ruin, which pushed them to do morally dubious things in the name of preserving their own lives. So they would do little sacrifices here and there. One sacrifice would lead to the next, and until eventually you realize you sacrificed an entire town to keep it hidden from the world because you were afraid of World War II, wiping off your town from the face of the earth. You mean you get to understand where they're coming from. Also coming from World War One. I think if I get my timeline right here, I'm not sure yet, but or maybe World War One is about to happen. I'm not sure. Either way, the world wars, basically big war is coming, and some people are operating expecting that to happen. And you could see that there's just tension brewing and all that. And imagine if the Black Book were still around at that point. How many more people would be hunting it down? Now, the sad thing is, no one will ever know that the book was destroyed. But I think the important thing is that nobody finds the book. Like, sure, maybe during World War II, the Nazis eventually try and find the Black Book, for their occultic division. They're trying to find the Black Book, and they never find it because Vasilisa destroyed it. So I'm good with that. They're probably going to launch quests and missions and expeditions to find the Black Book, and they'll never find it. It's just kind of sad. Like, our friends will never know what happened to Vasilisa. We left Proshka, our cat, Karnish, our raven, though they are, of course, Proshka, the cat, was actually a god, an old god, trapped in the body of a cat for a while. And Karnish is a Leshy, or a master of the woods. And Karnish promised to help us until our deal was over. They did help. They fulfilled their end of the bargain. Vasilisa will never come back. And now Karnish has his own... He is a master of his own neck of the woods. And Proshka, while people no longer worship the old gods, he's been given another life. Old Yegor, perhaps he can find redemption. He was corrupted by the Black Book and searched for it. But he wanted to get rid of it. But our grandfather and I wanted the same thing. But he resorted to, well, terrible methods. He was willing to resort to murder, deception, manipulation, to make sure that the Black Book would be erased from the course of history. Still believing that he'd get that wish. People were believing that their wish would be granted. But Vasilisa literally went up to Satan, and it was all a trick for Satan to get another ruler in hell. They were all deceived. That's a thing, right? God's getting stuck in animals. Well, that is fun. I can just think now, like, we're reunited with our beloved. Our beloved was murdered by your grandfather. I'm gonna tell him now. By the way, I let my grandfather live because happy ending, bittersweet. Here we are. It's kind of sad. Uh, Old Igor corrupted by Satan himself, and of course manipulating us. We were basically a vessel. Right. I also like the parallelism. I think you were there when we were fighting that other mage who was like the same age as us. He was trying to bring he wanted the wish to grant us the shortocracy. He wanted to enslave the demons to work for humankind. The sorceress he was working for wanted to erase all the devils. But the thing is, none of their wishes would have been granted. They would have all been deceived in the end. So this is the best outcome. Just destroy the freaking book. But I like the parallelism between, like, it is us, we were in the same age, and our masters had ulterior motives, and they were basically using us as vessels to complete their legacy, or like to finish what they started. It's also a classic kind of thing, the witch in the woods and the witch's daughters. Very, reminds you Dragon Age as well, with the witch in the woods using her daughters to extend her lifespan, basically. And we were used because they believed that their wish would save the world. And I always like villains like that. Once in a while we get the villain like in Ghostwire Tokyo, or like hell, Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood, just basically really just psychotic individuals who cannot be reasoned with. But I do prefer villains who you can understand, and you can understand where they're coming from. They're right, but they're out of line, and the methods are usually the ones that make them villains in the first place. Anyway, I'm really curious if we chose Escape from Hell. But what ending would that be? Let's YouTube it. But hey, this is it. Reunited with their loved one. Life with guilt is a punishment too. Yes. So I don't know what my grandfather's gonna do now. Okay, the book's gone.
So that's the whole story. Whoever saw it, as saying lots of things.
Oh.
They say it was possible to look into hell itself at those crossroads. That is how Vasilisa disappeared. But then, at the old church in Piantek, a certain icon painter started living there. What was his name? Petrovich, was it? It was after the Red Army came. He started working on that icon, something to do with hell. But he didn't manage to finish the drawing. It was empty. Weird, eh? I don't know about Vasilisa. They say a lot. What to believe? And what of our Uyezd? You know yourself, I think. Vilgort and Cherdin lived well afterwards. All of the Kolduns were gone for some reason. Evil spirits were gone as well. All of them? Who knows? Some say that there are still Shishigas in the deepest woods, but who knows for certain?
I can't mouse over Shishigas. Yeah, like Joker. I really enjoyed the Joker.
Friends of Vasilisa? I know all about them. Petka began hunting different chorts and the Khaldoons that remained. Started smoking them out.
Hey, Petka grew up to be, a demon hunter. Oh, Petka was the kid, right? The kid who helped us out.
I know about Akulina as well.
Akolina, who was possessed by the cat god.
She wanted to be a witch like Vasilisa, but then there was no time for sorcery. Married Petka. They lived well.
Oh, okay, she married Petka.
Fyodor changed his life for the better, went to Perm, and played in the Opera House Orchestra.
Ooh.
Had talent, that one. Nikolai lived well with his chort of a wife for a long time.
That was also a huge thing. Something to do with an obderica, a wedding to break a curse. It's such a journey. I'm glad Nikolai lived well.
Even the Soviets didn't hurt them, as if they had some kind of Zagavor protecting them. Karnish started living in his forest. They say he helped out the peasants. There was one story during the war he helped a guy. Ah, well, I'll tell it some other time. Proshka disappeared.
No, Proshka.
Cats. What can you do? That nobleman did a lot of good. Built hospitals and whatnot.
Alexander, that is our rival mage. We spared his life as well. We could have pushed him into the... It's one of those epilogue cards. Right? Like one of those things like at the end of the movie and it's like a slideshow. It's like we didn't need this, but at least I was asking about what happened to my companions. This is the most we're gonna get, I guess.
I don't know what happened to him afterwards. The Bolsheviks killed him, I guess.
Oh.
And Yegor?
We spared his life.
They saw old Yegor in church often. He was praying for forgiveness.
And this is also reflecting our decisions.
Maybe Vasilisa forgave him as well. Here he is, in the village photograph. He became strange, though. Always walked around with his head wrapped. And so, that is the whole story. Everyone here remembers it well to this day.
What happened to you? I think the one speaking, at least it's the same voice actor as the salt farmer.
Do they believe it? I don't know what to believe myself. Time flies, you know. It's not the same as it used to be in the days of old. I'm glad I told you all this before I forgot it. But it is late. It's time to say farewells.
Oh, that's it. They did patch in an endless battles thing, but that's not really my thing. Like, this is just to showcase the card game aspect of it, but I don't think there's any story tied to it. It's help Vasilisa reach the depths of hell and face evil itself in just 3 days. There are few paths, however, all changing during the night. Your journey will not be easy and full of combat. Well, we got our epilogue cards, and that's the end. Overall, I did enjoy the journey, and it scratched that itch for me for Slavic mythology. Like the last time I experienced it was in Witcher. But yeah, I enjoy the closure. I wish I could have seen more. But this was a pretty long journey. Like all of those people. 60 hours of gameplay. At some point, I was wondering, like, where are they going with this? Like, it took a while to start up. But when we reached the midpoint, things started escalating. The pace started to get much faster. And next thing you know, You're facing down Satan himself in hell, and everything was coming together. I mean, the content's here. I may as well check it out. But I want to see the end. What if I click continue? What if we choose the escape hell option? Ah, no.
So that's the whole story. Whoever saw it is saying lots of things.
Actually, let's check it on... Let's see if it's on YouTube. Black Book Escape Hell Ending. Black Book full gameplay plus all ending. Black Book Mistress of Hell ending. I didn't even get the option to become the Mistress of Hell. That was in my head. Like, are we gonna end up ruling hell? Okay, this has all the endings. It's a playlist, however. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have been a fun option. Second Seals, Chapter 7. Ending 1, Take a Throne. Ending 2, Escape the Hell. What? This doesn't even contain the ending we got. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah, look, it's the options of this player is only take the throne or escape the hell. Okay, interesting. So did we get like the best ending of it all? Quote unquote best. Taking the throne would have been so badass. So let's check these endings out. This is from the G test. Ending 1. Take. Oh.
I've mastered all of the seals of the book. It is time to master the hell that made it.
Holy crap. Dark Vasilisa. Master the hell that made it. Holy crap! Ah! Oh shit! Oh my god, she goes full... She even grows horns. Damn, okay. Wait, escape the hell is the same thing? Oh no, she keeps the book but escapes with it. Ah, frack, and the book just gets left behind. And the seals get reformed. Okay. And she lives, so she doesn't get reunited. And she's on her own. Hmm. With the... I guess that's the... Oh no, that's the book. Wait, that is the book, right? Okay, so she gets it back somehow? No, that's Akolina. Oh, Akolina's the young girl we helped out. I think this is Akolina. So Akolina, in our ending, it said Akolina wanted to be a sorceress as well. So now Akolina has the black book. Cool, cool. Ha! But this person didn't even have the option to destroy the black book. I wonder how we got that ending. There are at least 4 possible endings. Take the throne. High sin, beat the devil, take the throne. Escape hell. High sin, beat the devil, escape. Be the devil's bride. High sin and put the book down. Quote unquote good ending. The dev clarified this. Below 100 sin. Okay, there. Below 100 sin. People get up to more than 100 sin here. I got 0 sins. I escaped hell. Was that a good ending? You had to burn the book. Burning the book is the good one. Escaping hell is neutral. It's cool. Okay, so there were 4 endings. Let's check this person's epilogue cards. What difference did they have?
So that's the whole story. Whoever saw it, as saying lots of things. They say it was possible to look into hell itself at those crossroads. That is how Vasilisa disappeared.
But man, if that was Akolina
Then,
at the end with the
at
black
old
book, that's
church in
also
Piantek,
pretty
a
ominous.
certain icon painter started living there. What was his name? Petrovich, was it? It was after the Red Army came. He started working on that icon. Something to do with hell. So he draws, and there is Satan, even fiercer than usual. I don't know about Vasilisa.
Oh,
They say
wait,
even
the
fiercer.
painting's not empty.
So he draws, and there is Satan, even fiercer than usual. I don't know about Vasilisa. They say a lot. What to believe, and what of our Uyezd? You know yourself, I think. Such is the story. There were fewer chorts in Vilgert for
This
a
is
time,
different.
but there were some for sure. Now you can't find that many. Although there is still something of that sort out there. Friends of Vasilisa? I know all about them. Petka began hunting different chorts and the Khalduns that remained. Started smoking them out. I know about Akolina as well.
Khaldun Hunter.
She wanted to be a witch like Vasilisa, but then there was no time for sorcery.
Oh, okay.
Married Petka. They lived well.
So
Sort
I
of
think that was
changed his
Vasilisa
life
with a
for
black
better.
book.
Went to Perm and played in the Opera House Orchestra. Had talent, that one. Nikolai died young.
Oh no.
He was burned alive in his Izba. Couldn't escape it, they say.
Nikolai died in
That's
this playthrough?
Alive and well during the war, and then... Damn it. Karnish left Vasilisa. What became of him?
He didn't help Karnish either.
Lived as a Leshy, perhaps. It's in his blood, after all. Proshka lived in their old Izba for a long time. Cats. What can you do?
I think they skipped...
Nobleman who was studying science created some
Huh.
sort of devilish devices all his life. I don't know what happened to him afterwards. The Bolsheviks killed him, I guess.
Okay, he still dies from the Bolsheviks, but...
After the funeral, they say that he returned as an Eretnik and haunted the place. Oh, that was quite a scary business with that old man.
Oh man.
They managed to crush his spine after digging up his grave. And so, that is the whole story. Everyone here remembers it well to this day.
Those are all like bad
Do they
outcomes
believe
for
it?
the companions.
I don't know what to believe myself. Time flies, you know. It's not the same as it used to be in the days.
Okay, I'm happy with
I'm glad I
with
told
how
you all
our
this
playthrough
before I
ended.
forgot it. My, but it is late. It's time to say farewells.
But the
Ang laban para sa kalusugan
oh my god,
ay
that's a
hindi
stupid ad. But that was I like the what ending was that? The take the throne ending. That's pretty badass. But Vasilisa ends up burning the world. Holy crap. I've mastered the seals, and now I shall master the hell that made it. And it makes sense. If you had a high sin playthrough, got rid of Satan, and the Chorts did respect you. They did like you as a mistress. Well, then you get to command the armies of hell, I guess. However, I want to see the ending where you become, the consort of Satan. So, Black Book endings. Of course, there aren't that many videos. I think it's a very niche game. I don't think a lot of people played it. So, I'm not even seeing like we finally reached the end. Overall, definitely worth $20. Blah blah blah. What ending did this person get? I think this is just their playthrough. I don't think anyone recorded it. Or at least I don't see a video on YouTube. Eh. This person destroyed. Ah, no, this person didn't destroy the book. This person just escaped hell. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you don't like deck building games, it's a very deck building light. They don't require you to create a very fine tuned lean and mean deck. But admittedly, yep, deck building's not for everyone. But you just did see the ending, and I did like the visual novel aspect of it. But it is pretty long. Like if you can put up, I don't think you'd like to force yourself to like play a card game for like almost 60 hours. Gwent, however, like those are the kind of card games I can get into. Um, Thronebreaker, A Witcher Tales, and this. Like, I didn't play Slay the Spire because it's a roguelite, right? But I don't know. I haven't tried it. But I didn't get to finish it, but I really enjoyed Thronebreaker and I really enjoyed this because they placed a big emphasis on the narrative. Like Thronebreaker, I was also like, card game? But there was actually full dialogue, RPG elements, and it's a Witcher story, right? Now, what was so odd though was I got so addicted to the Gwent mini game. Like I did all the Gwent quests in Witcher 3. I tried to collect all the cards. I don't know why. I don't know how I did that. Just ended up playing Gwent. How about a round of Gwent? Nods. Solve all problems with Gwent. Ah, there are 4 endings here, but the video is in Russian. So I don't understand it. But I'm seeing that they're putting the book on the altar. They become consort of hell. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Hey, I don't regret destroying that book, but that's it. That's our playthrough. I cannot find the other endings. It's probably hidden somewhere. So what's next? We have some couple of hours left. I may I'm tempted to get started on the next one already. I'm tempted to get started on Chinatown Detective Agency. I'll try out this actually. I'll try out. Ah, shoot, we should have saved the game before we chose the endings. But we only had the option to choose 2 endings, so it doesn't matter. I will have to YouTube that. I'll check out the endless mode. Maybe try it out for an hour. Or a bit, if I get tired of it right away. No, wait, I have to buy this? Let me check it out. Never mind. It is a paid DLC. We are done with Black Book. It's unfortunate because one of the strengths is I guess some people do enjoy the card game aspect of it. It has mixed reviews. But yeah, people aren't very happy with it. Ah, that's unfortunate. I would have liked more story from it, but understandably, it's hard to continue. All in all, they tied up a lot of loose ends. It's pretty, they tied it up neatly. It's done. As you said, there's closure. So we literally close the book on this. Thank you everyone for being on this long journey. It took us 15 sessions, but we got there in the end. We finished Black Book. What is next? After playing this and with the announcement of Monkey Island, I've been yeah, it seems that way. Like, it's not exactly the most complex card game out there. You're slinging spells. Or of course, I just scratched the surface of it. I'm pretty sure they're like really broken decks and everything. But overall, the game has received very positive reviews on Steam. It's 96% currently on very positive, based on only 54 reviews, however. So not many people really play this. But I wouldn't mind more games with this setting. Shanghai Monkey Detective sounds like a thing that could happen, Bill. Someone produced that. Shanghai Monkey Detective. Oh yeah, I was about to say, I'm really tempted to get started on Chinatown Detective Agency. That's set in Singapore. That is something that I've never played a game set in Singapore. I don't know if there are many games that I don't know if there are many mainstream games which are set in Singapore. So that would be an interesting experience to learn more about it. And it's set in the near future. Not sure what the premise is exactly yet, aside from you being a detective from Chinatown. So I might get started on that. Or I could just pause the stream early. Or restart the stream and play for a couple of hours, right? Restart it because I could just change the game now, but for the sake of the VODs and everything, like I record a local copy at the same time as I stream. So just to save that local copy, so it's just Black Book, and then start it again with Chinatown Detective Agency. We have an hour and a half left. We could see what it's like. But I will be starting on Chinatown Detective Agency next week for sure. That's what's next. I don't know when the release date of Monkey Island is, but I'm gonna try and time it so that we get to experience Monkey Island leading up to, or maybe I'll just play it off stream. Maybe I'll just play Monkey Island off stream and play the new Monkey Island when it comes out. Let me check that. When is it coming out? Monkey Island 3. No, that's Curse of Monkey Island. Return to Monkey Islands is the new one. It's coming this year already. I think that's how you mentioned Shanghai Monkey Detective, because we also mentioned Monkey Island somewhere. Okay, Return to Monkey Island release date. Will release in 2022. No confirmed release date. So we're almost halfway through 2022. That is pretty crazy, pretty amazing. So I will have some time to cram all these games. Because there's a lot of Monkey Island to get through. But yeah, Thursdays will probably be filled with another point and click adventure, another adventure game. We'll try and work through Chinatown Detective Agency, Norco. Then I'm feeling Grim Fandango as well, because I never got to play that myself. But excited for the next Monkey Island. We will be playing that definitely once it launches later this year. All right. So thank you for hanging out, Bill. You did. You just came up with a new property. I mean, I'd watch that. What would it be about? Who knows? Oh, you can just like play the rock here. Anyway. I'm pretty satisfied with our playthrough. Those are my initial impressions of Black Book. If you want to experience Slavic mythology, I think this does it well. It delivers really well on that front. But of course, if you're not a fan of card games, take it with a grain of salt. Though the gameplay itself is pretty light in terms of card building, like it's not as demanding as I thought it would be. I put the spells I wanted, I slung the spells I wanted, and I still got it in the end on regular difficulty. I appreciated how, of course, it took into account everything that we did. A lot of people do complain about chosen endings, right? Understandably, it's like, how do you really stick an ending in a game of choice and consequence? But I really think people tend to forget that it's really about the journey. Like, no ending can really account for the hundreds of decisions you've made throughout the entire game. Like, as a journey, your choices do matter. Like, how we got to know the characters, the things they said to us, who we were left with in the end. And after the credits, we look back at all the decisions we made, and that is the difference in our playthrough. That is the difference that is made. Of course, they injected things here, like we passed through the toll gates, and we had such an easy time with Satan because we had 0 sin. So that is a huge reward, mechanical reward, for us sticking to our guns and principles. But yeah, there was a whole choose 4 endings, but those 4 endings were also dependent on your level of sin, and the epilogue cards also depended on whether you did the companion quests or not, I think, or how you treated them, or whether you sacrificed them or not. Because there were moments where you could literally like push your grandfather into the fire, or push Alexander into the fire. right? For what they did to your, for what they did to you and what they did to your beloved. But I enjoy the journey. And it is a great experience for Slavic mythology. That said, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Bill, again for hanging out. It has been a long journey, but we can finally put this book to we can finally close this black book. If you enjoy this content, please consider hitting that follow button and checking us out on Twitter and Instagram. And if you wish to become a part of the Tabletop Cinema community, our Discord is open 24/7. I will see you this Saturday for a new game as well. I don't know why it's not working. Cloudbot is off for some reason. That is weird. That command should have worked. Anyway, Saturday, I think I really will be delving into Weird West, Bill. I think you did say that you finished that already. But I wanted an immersive sim. Ghostwire Tokyo was not it. So I'm not really a fan of isometric perspective games. But I'm going to give Weird West a shot. May as well. So I'll see you on Saturday for Weird West. Tuesday, we continue with Horizon Forbidden West. And our Thursdays will now be taken up with Chinatown Detective Agency. And who knows, in the future, maybe we'll get that Shanghai Monkey Detective game or movie. Take care, everyone. Thank you. And as always, welcome to the table. I know we're ending early, but hey, that would have lasted so much longer. But thanks to how we played the game, we're able to defeat Satan. So be good, be kind to your neighbors, everyone. Whether you are a believer or not, kindness goes a long way. Let's not lust over legends and wishes and burn the world along with it. All right? Just don't be a dick. Period. Don't try to kill your adoptive granddaughter because I don't know, you think the wish will fix everything. But hey, it is a great journey. Take care. Have a good one.